Well, look who's battling once again. Goodyear and Greg Ray. They have been battling all afternoon. Goodyear now battling his way. And up front, though, Sam Schmidt has taken over the lead. Sam Schmidt has taken over the lead.
He has, but in my opinion, this is the battle for the lead right here. These two guys just passed Sam Schmidt, who is on the lead lap, but he's out of sequence with his pit stops. This is the race for the lead right here, what we're looking at.
Let's go to Vince Welch. Vince.
Robbie Unser in the pits. They make a slight wing adjustment in the front. It's one of the very few adjustments they've had to make. Otherwise, it's just tire and fuels for Robbie Unser. A very clean stop for the Petromale Racing team.
Looking out of the back of the Pennzoil car, Scott Goodyear. Scott Goodyear.
We've got a crash on the track. It's Unser.
No, he did not have a crash. The wheel was not put on correct. He just came out of the pit. The wheel wasn't attached properly, and it flew off the race car.
Good call by Arie Luyendyk, two-time Indy 500 winner on the call right there. That is a shame. He had a solid run going.
This is going to damage his car. He probably cannot continue because it might wear down the bolts keeping the suspension together.
Arie, as you know, these tires and these wheels are attached in a different way. Let's check in with Vince Welch.
I'm with John King. John, what happened?
I guess we let him go too soon. We had a wheel left loose.
The car was running so well. You were up in the front and it was charging. Is this just trying to get him out too quickly?
I think that he cut that interview short because he has to go to work right here.
Here comes the machine back to the pit area minus the tire. That's a tough job driving that thing with 3.
As I was going to say, unlike a passenger car, these wheels have one center lug. It locks on the tire. That's why the crew has to shift the tire around a little bit. Then there's one giant lug nut that goes on. If you don't fully attach it, you can vibrate real loose, and the tire will just go wheeling away.
I hope they checked the suspension for him. I could not see that on the screen, but I also see that the Sprint PCS crew is getting ready for Sam Schmidt, and this is going to be his last pit stop.
And he might be able to do it under yellow here. With we're closing in on the final laps. 156 completed of a scheduled 208, and Sam Schmidt is your race leader. We'll be back with more here on Fox Sports Net. Now let's take a look at the race summary now. 161 laps completed in a summary, and this was early on. Billy Boat blows an engine, gets sideways, and did a pretty decent job saving it. And then Jacques Lazier, when he was leading the race, makes contact with the wall. He didn't save it. We're touching wheels out there. Cheever and John Cox, the rookie, out there. And then this is just some great open wheel racing tonight here in Texas.
For the lead, right.
12-second pit stop for Goodyear, chasing his second win this year, and then Greg Ray doing the same thing.
12-second pit stop for Team Menard in the Glidden entry.
And yes, sir, we're all pumped up for the finish. 161 laps complete, and the green comes back out at Texas.
So let's keep an eye on our leader, Sam Schmidt, on the inside of Kenny Bragg. Gets past Kenny Bragg.
On board now.
A lot of traffic up ahead. Great run going down the back straight. Tyson Carlson there. Should we dance?
Through turn 3.
A little twitchy there for a second.
Just a little bump there, and got a little bit kickback in the steering wheel. Not a problem at all. But this guy on the right is giving him a lot of room.
That's Robbie Unser.
You call that a lot of room?
But now he's going to... There you go. It's quite busy out there, and you cannot just keep your foot in. You got to analyze the situation very quickly.
Everybody gets excited when they see him go 3 or 4 wide at Daytona or Talladega with fenders. I really get excited when I see him do it with no fenders.
Scott Goodyear is on a roll, getting really close to Sam Schmidt now.
Yeah, let's watch him now. This is Sam Schmidt and Goodyear closing in on him.
Goodyear in the yellow car to the outside of Sam Schmidt. There's the battle you want to watch right there. Working some heavy race traffic.
And he's going to get him for first place.
Scott Goodyear got held up pretty good, though. It's quite possible that Sam is going to come back on the inside, and there he is.
Side by side, here they are, your race leaders. The yellow car, that's Goodyear, trying to move to the front of the Pennzoil machine as they move into 2, and he's got him.
It's not over yet. There's Greg Ray.
Greg Ray becoming a player once again.
Greg Ray had the door slammed on him halfway down the backstretch, but he kept the momentum up and accomplished the pass by Sam Schmidt. trying the high side now in the silver and red Robbie Unser Petro Molly machine. Greg Ray not as effective in traffic as Scott Goodyear has been.
Scott Goodyear looks to me as he's the strongest guy out there right now. But things can change. Tires can go away. The car might be different on a lighter fuel, load of fuel. And we still have 44 plus 8 laps to go.
Robbie Unser doesn't seem any of the worse for wear. He's still running very well, but one go.
Whoa, cutting the grass down there.
Nice Carlson.
Nice Carlson using the grass and keeps it together.
I think there was an action to avoid something rather than trying to pass in the grass.
Let's go down to Vince Welsh. He's with Jacques Lazier.
Well, we saw a replay of Jacques' incident in the pits a little while ago. Jacques, explain what happened.
First of all, I feel real bad for Warner Brothers Studio Store and EDSS and the whole Truselli team racing. I mean, they gave me just an awesome car. We had problems with our clutch, and we had to pump start the car, and we're just trying to get it going, and then actually right at the end of pit lane, it hit hard, and I just couldn't grab it in time when we just spun and just nicked the wall enough to put us out for the day.
See you in Colorado?
Oh, we're definitely going to be in Colorado.
That's Jacques Lazier.
And the battle on the track is for first place. Goodyear running in first place. 169 laps completed of 208 tonight. Greg Ray, that's him on the outside. And
Whoa.
traffic.
3 wide, down into the corner again, and Ira, you got a little excited because it was reminiscent of Indy.
No, because I thought they were going to hit each other and start flying around there, but glad that didn't happen.
Yellow car on the inside is your leader, Scott Goodyear. Buddy Lazier on the high side is the purple car. Is this NASCAR? No, it's the Pep Boys Indy Racing League.
9 different leaders tonight. 9 different leaders.
Scott is showing a lot of muscle here. He's quite aggressive, and he has to be aggressive with that much traffic in front of him.
Good job.
Hey, fellas, look at the line. Look at the speeds. 210 for your leader, but how about Sam Schmidt? Last time by, with the help of the draft, 3 miles an hour faster than your leader. Your third place machine, Herr Schmidt, is on the move.
That's right, but Sam Schmidt has actually dropped back compared to the leaders a little bit.
Race traffic accounts for that.
And here's Sam right here going into turn 4.
Running at 213 miles an hour.
I thought the sun might have been a problem coming out of turn 4 for the drivers tonight, but it doesn't seem to be that bright and into their eyes.
This crowd has been treated to an incredible race this evening. Would have to be counted as maybe the second biggest crowd that the Pep Boys Indy Racing League has played in front of. The other one, how about 400,000 just 11 days ago?
And I tell you, they've been on their feet all night long. We hope you'll stay with us for this dramatic finish. Goodyear has a lead, but Greg Ray is challenging. We'll be back.